Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to upload the next concept, that is indifference curve. Okay, so this indifference curve we are studying under ordinal utility concept. What that ordinal utility concept says, utility cannot be measured but just it can compare ಅಂತ ಹೇಳುತ್ತೆ ಅಲ್ವಾ. But the cardinal utility analysis says utility can be measured. That was the main drawback of cardinal utility analysis. Utility cannot be measured, just it can compare, right? So in the video, in the last video, I said you that just you can say that mango ginta slice ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು, right? ಎಷ್ಟು kg ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು, ಎಷ್ಟು ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿತ್ತು, how you can say that? ಹೌದಾ? ಸೊ ಇವಾಗ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಯಾವುದೋ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಗೊಂಡಾಗ ರಾಜುಗೌಡ ಅಂಡ್ ದರ್ಶನ್ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇಬ್ರು ಸೇಮ್ ಹಾಕೊಂಡ್ ಬಂದಿರ್ತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ರಾಜುಗೌಡ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮ್ಯಾಚ್ ಆಗ್ತಿದೆ ಅಂದಾಗ ಹೌ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸೇ ದಟ್ ಓ ರಾಜುಗೌಡಗೆ ಆ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ 100 kg ಅಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಿದೆ? ನೋ, ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದರ್ಶನ್ಗಿಂತ ರಾಜುಗೌಡಗೆ ಡ್ರೆಸ್ ತುಂಬಾ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ರೈಟ್? ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಸೇ ordinal utility analysis. Here utility cannot be measured, just it can compare. And if you're suffering with headache, can you express that in the numerical values? ನನಗೆ 150 kgs ಅಷ್ಟು ಹೆಡೇಕ್ ಇದೆ, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸಫರಿಂಗ್ ವಿತ್ 200 kgs of stomach ache. No, it can't. Just you can say that I am suffering with headache, I am suffering with stomach ache, like that, right? So and for the betterment you can say that ನನಗೆ ನೆನ್ನೆಗಿಂತ ಇವತ್ತು stomach ache ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ or headache ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇದೆ. Just you can compare, but you cannot measure that with the numerical values. That was the main drawback of cardinal utility analysis. To overcome with the cardinal utility analysis drawback, the ordinal utility concept was developed by J.R. Hicks and R.J.D. Allen. Under this ordinal utility concept, the first one is indifference curve. The first one is indifference curve. What is indifference curve? It is a curve that represents the various combination of goods that generates that gives same level of satisfaction to the consumer. Indifference curve, it is a curve that represents various combination of two goods that gives the same level of satisfaction or utility to the consumer. For example, so here we are taking the two combination of goods, that is banana and mango. So ಇದೆರಡರ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕರ್ವ್. ನೀವು ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಕಾಂಬಿನೇಷನ್ನ ಆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡಾಗ ನಿಮಗೇನು ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ indifference curve. So what is indifference curve anta they may ask for 1 mark. Okay, so now in the table you can see that 3 columns, that is combination, quantity of banana and quantity of mango. And the combination we can see that A B C D, and in quantity of banana you can see that 1 2 3 4, and quantity of mango you can see that 15 12 10 9, right? So in the table you can observe that the consumer, what I said in the meaning, it's a combination of two goods, right? So here we have combination A, so it also contains two goods, that is mango and banana, right? Combination B the same. So here the consumer may opt according to his wish. So if you want to consume more mango, then definitely will opt combination A. Why? Because it contains 15 units of mangoes, right? And if he can opt combination D, he will consume more banana than mangoes, right? So according to the consumer taste and preference, he will opt the combinations. So indifference curve, it's a combination of two goods that gives the same level of satisfaction to the consumer, right? So in the table you can observe that if the consumer get one more banana, he has to sacrifice some mangoes, right? ನೀವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಟೇಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, if you want to increase the consumption of bananas, he must ready to sacrifice the mangoes, so that his total utility level remains same, and it remains on the same indifference curve. ಅದು indifference curve ಮೇಲೆನೆ ಸೇಮ್ ಆಗಿ ಲೇ ಡೌನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. All the points such as A, B, C, D are laying on the same indifference curve, with it provides the same level of satisfaction to the consumer. ಆ ಇಂಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಕರ್ವ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇರುವಂಥ ಎ ಬಿ ಸಿ ಡಿ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದನ್ನೇ ಆಪ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡ್ರು ದ ಕನ್ಸ್ಯೂಮರ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದ ಸೇಮ್ ಲೆವೆಲ್ ಆಫ್ ಸ್ಯಾಟಿಸ್ಫ್ಯಾಕ್ಷನ್. ವೈ? Because he opt that combination according to his interest. If you want to consume more mango, definitely will opt combination A, and if you want to consume more mangoes, definitely will opt combination D, because it contains more bananas, right? So in the this can be explained with the help of table. In the table, you can see that in OX axis banana is measuring and in OY axis mango is measuring. Yeah, you can observe that as a consumer want to increase banana, he must ready to sacrifice mangoes, right? So nodi ನೀವು in the combination A is consuming 15 units of mango and 1 unit of banana. When you want to increase the consumption of banana from 1 to 2, he has to reduce the mango consumption from 15 to 12, right? So and if you want to again increase the banana consumption from 2 to 3, he has to reduce the mango consumption from 12 to 10. Okay, so why it cannot consume both the goods in the same manner? Because the resources are limited. ಅವನ ಹತ್ರ ಇರುವಂತ income, consumer income is limited. Because of that, the consumer cannot consume both the goods in the same manner. If you want to increase banana, he must reduce the consumption of mangoes. So this is what we call marginal rate of substitution. This is what we call marginal rate of substitution, MRS ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. What it mean? In order to get an additional banana, the consumer want to sacrifice some amount of mangoes is called marginal rate of substitution. Okay, the consumer, in order to get additional banana, the consumer want to sacrifice some amount of mangoes. This is what we call marginal rate of substitution. Banana ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮ್ಯಾಂಗೋಸ್ನ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ marginal rate of substitution, or in other words, the rate at which a consumer is willing to sacrifice one good for another while remaining equally well off. Okay, so that's what we call marginal rate of substitution. So usually ನಾವು ಇದನ್ನ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, MRS is equals to delta y divided by delta x. means x ಗೂಡ್ನ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋಕ್ಕೆ y ಗೂಡ್ಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಂಪ್ಷನ್ ಏನು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ದಟ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಕಾಲ್ MRS. ಯಾವ ರೇಷಿಯೋಲ್ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ MRS ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ದಿಸ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೈನ್ ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಟೇಬಲ್. This can be explained with the help of the table. In the table, you can see that combination mango, banana and MRS. In the combination, we can see that A, B, C, D, and in mango 15, 12, 10, 9, and in banana 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so in the combination A, you can see that mango consumption is 15 and banana is 1. So the initial stage ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ MRS ನಾವೇನು ತಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. And in the second combination, that is B, the consumer want to increase the consumption of banana, means 1 ಇಂದ 2ಗೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ, so he is ready to sacrifice 3 units of mangoes to increase the consumption of banana, right? So you can see that 15 minus 12, it will be 3, and 2 minus 1, it will be 1, right? And in the combination C, 10 units of mango, so again is ready to sacrifice 2 units of mangoes to increase the consumption of bananas from 2 to 3. Here the MRS will be 2 is to 1. MRS will be 2 is to 1. And in the combination D, 9 mangoes and 4 bananas, so here the MRS will be 1 is to 1. As we increase the quantity of banana, the quantity of mangoes sacrificed for each additional banana decline. Okay, as we increase the consumption of banana, we has to sacrifice mangoes. Okay, so increase in the quantity, in other words, MRS decreases when increase in the number of bananas. MRS decrease ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಯಾವಾಗ banana increase ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾಗ. As the number of bananas increases, the marginal utility derived from each successive unit of banana will fall. Okay, so ಯಾವಾಗ banana consumption ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಿರ್ತೀವೋ ಅದರಿಂದ ಸಿಗುವಂತ ಯುಟಿಲಿಟಿ ಡಿಕ್ರೀಸ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಬರ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. Okay, so with the increasing number of bananas, the consumer will free to sacrifice or satisfy small and smaller amount of mangoes. Okay, this is this tendency what we call marginal a law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution. This is what we call the law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution, which means with the increasing number of bananas, the consumer will free to sacrifice small and smaller amount of mangoes. That's what we call the law of diminishing marginal rate of substitution. See, this is the concept for 2 mark. Okay, thank you.